Good morning, class 7th. So, I told you, class, to write down the question answers of the Legend of Narmada, and nobody has sent me the notes. So, that means that is quite clear that nobody has even tried to write down the answers. So, it is bad on your part, Bachi. You are not doing anything yourself. You are thinking that ma'am will provide it herself, as the things are like this only, online classes are going on, so you can't say you anything. But this is really bad on your part that you are not trying it yourself. You should write the question answers yourself now. You are quite big. So now finish this question answers. First question was, are the 7 sacred rivers of India? The 7 sacred rivers of India are the Ganga, Yamuna, the Godavari, the Saraswati, the Sindhu, the Narmada, and the Kaveri. This is the answer number 1. Second question is, which place did Lord Shiva choose for his tapasya? Lord Shiva chose the highest peaks of Amarkantak for his tapasya. Why was the maiden given the name Narmada? The maiden was given the name Narmada because she filled the heart of Shiva with sweet tenderness, the bringer of tenderness. That's why she was named Narmada. And the fourth question is, what boon did the maiden ask for from Lord Shiva? She asked Shiva to let her roam free, ever pure, as a boon. What she asked Shiva to let her roam free, ever pure, as a boon. Why did Narmada turn herself into a stream? When one of the gods took hold of her, then she suddenly turned herself into a stream and flowed down the peak through several levels of the hills down towards the plains. So write down these 5 question answers, and after that I have given some extra question answers also. You have to write down there only. The question is, what is Mai Ki Bagia? What is Mai Ki Bagia? Mai Ki Bagia is a beautiful garden, and the garden of the mother, dedicated to Mother Narmada. Mai Ki Bagia is a beautiful garden, the garden of mother, dedicated to Mother Narmada. Which town is situated on the banks of Narmada? Jabalpur in Madhya Pradesh is one of the such towns which is situated on the banks of Narmada. Jabalpur in Madhya Pradesh is one of such towns that is situated is one such town. Jabalpur in Madhya Pradesh is one such town situated on the banks of Narmada. Third question is, name the states in which Narmada flows and how many kilometers it covers. The question is, name the states in which Narmada flows and how many kilometers it covers. The Narmada flows from east to west through the states of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat for 1310 kilometers in all. And these are some extra vocabulary words: living spirits possessing life, retained hold on, maiden a young girl or a woman, knelt to bow down, amazed means very surprised, stream is a small narrow river, captor is a person who takes or keeps a person as a prisoner, and deluge is a sudden or a very fall of rain or a flood. So you write down the question answers of the legend of Narmada. Complete your notebooks. I am not going to send it again, bache. I am doing it every bit for you, and now it is your duty to complete your work. Watch the videos carefully and complete your written work. So with this we have completed this question answers of this lesson also, and we were going through the lesson Save Sharks. We were reading this lesson Save Sharks. We started it yesterday and we are continuing it. We started it yesterday and from here we will start reading. हमने यहाँ से start करना है reading. Today is 27th. Today is 27/11. So second reason why humans are wiping out sharks. So I will again start from the beginning only. So we were talking about the sharks. Sharks are the marine animals, means they live in a salty water, and they have lived at the top of the ocean's food chain for the millions of years. So sharks के लिए जो predators पहले तो बहुत कम थे, but now there are very few predators that can threaten the sharks. So however lately means recently sharks have been encountered a new predator. तो इनके लिए एक new predator आ गया है. वो कौन है? From whom they cannot escape, and that predator is humans. In recent years humans have launched a major attack on the sharks, and as a result this attack some shark species have been reduced up to 90%. तो इसकी वजह से humans के attack की वजह से जो sharks की species हैं कुछ some of the species they have been reduced by almost 90%. So there is one person, Peter Benchley, he wrote the book named Jaws, in which he tells that shark attack on humans, which tells about that one time a shark has attacked the humans, and has this to say about sharks, that these are the wonderful animals and they have survived for hundred of million of years almost unchanged. ऐसे ही चलता आ रहा है और ये लोग 100 million years से survive कर रही हैं ये species sharks की, and we must not allow just one generation of humanity. तो हमें इनकी स्पीशीज़ को बचा कर रखना है. वी डोंट अलाउ कि एक हमारी जो ह्यूमैनिटी की जनरेशन है वो इसे इरेडिकेट करे, कम्प्लीटली इरेडिकेट कर दे, जो कि 400 मिलियन ईयर से सर्वाइव कर रही हैं. सो वाई हैव शार्क्स बिकम अ टारगेट फॉर ह्यूमन्स? देयर आर टू मेन रीजन्स. फर्स्ट, कि जो मॉडर्न फिशिंग मेथड्स विच वी आर यूजिंग दे आर वाइपिंग आउट द अदर टाइप्स ऑफ फिश. उससे क्या हुआ है कि जो दूसरी टाइप्स की फ़िश थी वो एकदम टोटल डिस्ट्रॉय हो चुकी हैं, ख़त्म हो चुकी हैं, और जो अब शार्क्स हैं वो अब न्यू टारगेट बन गई हैं फिशिंग फ्लीट्स का. फ्लीट्स मतलब ग्रुप ऑफ शिप्स सेलिंग टुगेदर. सो अब मेन जो आ गया है टारगेट हमारी शार्क्स बन गई हैं, एंड इसकी जो कई स्पीशीज़ हैं वो बिल्कुल ही डिप्लीट हो गई हैं, मीन्स दे हैव बिन रिड्यूस्ड. So by killing sharks, humans eliminate other animals that also eat fish. So if the humans are killing the sharks, so in one way they are killing the another animal also that eats fish. अब जो फ़िश को ईट करता है, जब वही ख़त्म हो जाएगा, शार्क ही ख़त्म हो जाएगी जो फिशेस को खाती थी, तो उससे क्या होगा, जो छोटी वाली फ़िश हैं वो अबंडेंट में हो जाएंगी, दे विल बी लिविंग मोर फिश फॉर ह्यूमंस। तो उससे क्या होगा कि जो दूसरी छोटी स्पीशीज़ हैं फ़िश की, वो बहुत ज़्यादा अबंडेंस में हो जाएंगी। उससे क्या होगा कि ह्यूमंस के लिए और भी ज़्यादा फिशेस प्रोड्यूस होंगी। So the second reason why humans are wiping out the shark is that the shark's fins are sought after as an expensive delicacy. जो शार्क के फिन्स होते हैं बच्चे, वो बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव माने जाते हैं और एशियन क्यूजिन में उसको यूज़ किया जाता है। क्यूजिन इज़ रिलेटेड टू फूड, खाना। इसके जो फिन्स हैं वो सूप्स वगैरह में डलते हैं और खाने वगैरह में डलते हैं, एंड इट इज़ वेरी एक्सपेंसिव ऑल्सो। सो देर आर सम पीपल हु थिंक दैट शार्क फिन्स हैव अ स्पेशल न्यूट्रिशनल वैल्यूज़। तो कुछ लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि जो इसके फिन्स हैं उसमें बहुत सारी न्यूट्रिशनल वैल्यू है, एंड आफ्टर रीडिंग सम बुक्स they came to know about this, and the books are also supporting this view that the fins of the sharks have a great nutritional value. So fortunately there are people who are concerned about the plight of sharks. There are some other people also, they think that they are concerned about the plight, means this difficult situation of the sharks, so they are trying their bit to save them. For instance, there is one Singapore Environment Council that has asked people to think carefully before they decide to have shark fin soup. So they are taking the initiative and they are awareing the people of their condition, that we are reducing these species. So they are requesting people to think before they decide to have the shark's fin soup. The council and the other people about the place feel that the sharks have their place in the sea, कि जो sharks की जगह है वो sea में है along with other animals, क्योंकि ये एक marine animal है, तो obviously the sharks are the safest in that water only with other animals, so they want to overcome the myths about sharks. तो वो ये जो myths means एक तरह से एक इंसान से सुना दूसरे को सुना दिया। myth वही होते हैं जो rumors होते हैं एक तरह से, कि इसमें झूठ नहीं कह सकते, मतलब कहीं सुनी बात होती है, जैसे उसे हम myth कहते हैं, तो मीन्स इट्स नॉट ट्रू, बट ये है कि लोगों ने बोला तो दूसरों ने भी मान लिया, उसको हम myth बोलते हैं. So this council is trying hard to educate the people to think before they take the shark's fins soup, and they are telling them that the sharks have also the right to live, and they are most safe in the sea along with other animals also, and they want to overcome the myths about the sharks कि ऐसा जो उन्होंने पढ़ा है कुछ भी नहीं है. So let us hope that people who are targets of these educational campaigns will change their views of sharks. So with this we are hoping that something good happens for these educational campaigns. They can change the mind of the people, those who are attacking the shark and those who are having them in the food. So after all, sharks have been on earth much longer than we humans, because वो हमारे एवोल्यूशन से पहले से ही वहाँ इस धरती पे हैं, इस दुनिया में हैं, तो they have more right than us to survive on this earth, because they are surviving before us only, much longer. बहुत पहले से, वो ह्यूमन से पहले, बहुत पहले से, बहुत सालों पहले से वेल्स, ये शार्क्स जो हैं सर्वाइव कर रही हैं, तो उनका भी पूरा राइट है कि वो इस धरती पे आराम से रहें. What place do sharks have in the food chain? Sharks are the marine animals that have lived at the top of the ocean's food chain for the million of years. So sharks lived at the top of the ocean food chain for millions of years? This is the answer number 1.